lakad matatag!
Normally.
Okay. And it's an extra stun, yeah, and expected. And Husky, he's still just hanging around. He's under vision now. They'll get the lift up into the Dragon Tail, and that should be an easy kill to go their way as Husky does drop. Red to pick up the... does have plenty of strength available. Moo already putting the hand up. Snowball will be there, but it may not land. But no, he'll get there just in the nick of time.
Decay.
Giant does get the decay off, still running towards the tier 2 tower, but seems like he is set to fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna heal up anyway, so... But eventually, they get back.
Nice little glyph there as well. Speed, he wants to go for a dive in. Does find the IO, and that should be another. Husky, he will drop or pop the glyph for that, but it seems all
The only difference is as Ember, you TP back to base, you come in a little bit faster, maybe you can go on the Rubik.
I mean, you just said it. Moves gonna be chased down. Gunner should have the kill and will. Very nice pick up there from our Ember. TP into the mid tier 1 to try and defend this, but chains are out. They found the DK already with the shards. Oh, the shards are off the mark. And now the Snowball might be right into his own death. They do get the Dragon Tail with the lift up set up from Moose. Lela's still trying to survive the best he can. They'll try to turn it. Giant now the one in danger will back his way out. And somehow Lelis will finally go down as Red does show up from the side. Even finding Yamsun now with the split of that. But look at the damage output from Gunner. Just doing so much here for his team. Chasing down Red on the left track. He'll find a double. He might even find a triple. Speed is going to try to run. They have the tumblers to close the gap. And Gunner will walk away with...
And this huge ass smoke going towards mid. Red.
He's just getting away with the Diabolic Edict. No one's really there to punish him apart from Gunner. In fact, Speed, he's going to pop the Dragon Form preemptively. Moo does show up as well. Red in a bit of a hard place at the moment. Does get trapped up. Does pop the Bloodstone, but it's not going to matter. In fact, Yamsun now can get right to work. Taking down Speed, taking down Giant. They might even find moves on the Rubik, though Chains is not going to be there, but it won't matter.
Yeah.
Triple kill for Yamsun.
That's the BKB, right? Can just pounce, you don't care. You have 2 BKBs.
Bottom lane DNM, they know he's there. He was just farming the creep wave, so Gunner, he can jump right in. He doesn't have any help around. It's just DNM against the world. In fact, he did have his Undying, but all he could do was drop a tombstone and run.
A good time on the mid lane. And he's kind of carrying the tempo. He's kind of setting a lot of things up. The smoke is a bit late, it feels like.
Very late indeed. Roshan's already gone. Question is, do 5RAT still want to try and force the fight? It seems like they will. They'll make the jump in onto the Batrider, but no! There's going to be a big snowball save out from Lelis. Moo will survive for another day. Speed's the one to go down, and now Red's in trouble. He'll try to make a run out. Looks like Yamsun won't be able to chase him down, but instead they found DNM. Even better. Moo's sticking around, trying to kill off Yamsun. Can't get away with it. And Red... well, Red's not safe yet either.
Yeah.
Gunner's on the chase. Tier 2 tower, he will find protection in it, but no. Chains are out. Gunner finds it. Red will go down.
Wipe.
It's a full team wipe for the side of Nouns. And I mean, 5RAT one out and try to make a bit of a group up and a bit of a team fight. Looks like they are going to find their Undying, so that'll be Giant gone immediately. Forget the team fight. Oh, they just smoked up Lizard. Moo already breaks the smoke. BKB's in time. Speed gonna get caught by the lasso. He tried to go for the initiation in, but immediately caught out. And now Gunner, he just wants the team fight. He'll rush forward. The Lincoln's is broken and the lift will be there from Moose to make sure the chase cannot continue, but he is not done yet anyway. No chains out though. He did miss. So Moose and Giant, they're gonna be just fine to back.
Team now understand the 4 staff on DK.
Yeah.
So there's one on DK, there's one on Rubik, there's one on, obviously on Terrorblade. It's a pike, but whatever, it counts.
Giant might go down immediately. Barely survives for now. In fact, Yamsun's the one getting taken down. With the Eye of Skadi on the TB, it's very hard for Yamsun to try and get away from this, but they do make the jump in along with Lelis, and Yamsun somehow is still alive thanks to his IO. He is not going down. Oh, Red's the one in trouble, but Gunner gets sundered. DNM still gonna drop anyway. It doesn't matter. Lelis comes back in, Speed is gone, they're brought back on Red, Moose will drop as well. Lelis somehow securing a triple kill on the Pos 4 Tusk, but eventually will fall. But here comes the cavalry. Giant, he is still alive, but not for long. He is gone once again. In fact, that was a dieback. Red, can he survive through it? He brought back as well. He cannot afford to die right now, but Yamsun is not going to chase him down. The Tombstone, they're a bit afraid to keep fighting into it. Very sad.
Yeah. Lash isn't getting one, you know.
Gunner Gonna move in. Chains is out, moves. Immediately gonna get bursted down. Though he does get the 4-staff off, it's just not gonna make the difference. Tier 3 towers under siege now. I mean, nouns, they are kind of defending and pushing at the same time. Speed's already been caught out on the Dragon Knight, and he might just be gone.
He just doesn't feel like a core.
Doesn't feel like a dragon.
Are you gonna die in this game? Most likely not. Red.
Getting jumped, Red already caught. Lasso's perfect from Mu. Tips are out from Gunner, and Red is gone. That's how you know that things are not looking too bright for you when Gunner starts tipping. And here we go. I mean, if you are nouns, you just move high ground. Like, there's no buyback available in this Lash track.
Yeah, that's 100 seconds without the Lash. That's 80 seconds without the meta. Yep,
Easy.
that's a high ground push, my man.
Certainly is. Nothing to stop it. I mean, 5RAT, they could at least try to slow it down with moves on this Rubik. They'll pop a Glyph. Mu, in the meantime, finds Giant. That'll be Undying God.
I don't think they fight here. They just wait until Lash is back up. Like,
Gunner,
if they manage to wait that long.
he'll fight for sure. He'll just jump in right into the Rubik. Finds one. Speed, he'll be okay in the fountain, but now they'll just keep going. They don't care. They're just so far ahead now, defending whatsoever. There is now going to be a smoke up from 5RAT. There's still 20 seconds for their DK to be back up, but again, they can buy back on speed if they wish. Splitter that's going to land immediately, or rather miss immediately, is Gunner. He's going to make a jump in. Undying Giant, he might already just be gone, and he will be. Gunner picks him off. Yamsun, he'll go on to another. DNM in trouble, is still going to survive through this, but now they are just going for objectives. They don't really care about the team fight. In goes Gunner once again. DNM now in massive danger, is being chased down, will go down on the TB.
GG.
That's it. They call it. A
Yep.
very rough game here for 5RAT, and you know, to be fair to 5RAT, they did have a good first half of the game when things were being played very, very slowly.
Man, there's,
Who can steal the Doom. You
Wow.
have Undying, who can heal.
you know, right now, we found a compromise.
Right.
You can't pull them before the tier 1 tower. You pull them over there.
Well, bottom lane, First Blood's going to be drawn speed, able to pick up Lilith there on the Primal Beast, so a nice pickup here for the side. Lilith forced to back away.
Look at Yamsun.
Meanwhile, Yamsun, he's going to intervene. The Rubik now maybe going a bit too far. And, well, as I say, he came out on top. Moose is going to drop. Lilith does secure the kill. And, well, it turns out he didn't come out on top.
Completely dominating and making Doom not farm. But they're getting everything.
Bottom, Snowball going to save Yamsun at least for now. Though Speed still looking to try and keep the fight going. Though they will try to turn onto Moose now. Moose gets hit by the raise, does go down. Lelis able to secure the kill onto the Rubik. And sadly, probably not, let's be honest. Mu gonna go for a bit of a chase onto DNM. There is gonna be a stun channeled up by DNM, but ultimately he should be okay, though they are going for the dive in perhaps, and in fact they are. Mu not gonna stop with the Scorched Earth, and the tether movement speed has plenty to just chase down DNM. Too tanky to deal with.
An ult for an ult.
That's true.
Yeah, one is 145 seconds cooldown. The other not quite as much.
Not quite an even trade, that's for sure. The TPs do come in. Speed with the onslaught right onto Husky, though a nice tether away is going to allow him out for now, but not for long. Giant able to secure the killer's Mu. He will continue running, but the zombie will chase him down as well as the rest of 5RATFORCESTAFF. They'll land a stun. Lelis, Shards is out, blocking the way, but they have the pulverize from Speed.
Nice attempt from the shits. It's significant.
Right.
Like an item that accelerates your farming being this cheaper, like it's a huge deal.
This is a huge deal as well. They're going to find Gunner on the Ember, and the relocate play was not there in time from Husky. Could not react fast enough, so 5RAT able to pick up the kill onto the mid-Ember, and that's a big one. And of course, Husky, he has to come back as well. They'll just patiently wait for the IO. And there you go. Husky, he's not even going to move. He knows he's just dead. Won't even bother trying.
He didn't try the EGM TP. Was it EGM or...
Might just come back and die for this, but I say that. Gunner is showing
He's
up
got
on the
BKB
Ember.
now. Doom has BKB. They can't take this fight on the side of Rats.
And they may try to. Gunner does show up. Onto the Undying they go. Giant the first target, as now the Doom does fly out, but there's an
Ember.
onslaught. Gunner's gone. Speed does catch him out. Husky's gone a boot. The VKB, it's only going to be used to TP away from Mu.
Yep.
The old Centaur Stomp. So he doesn't have that nice stun. No, he does now. He literally just finds it as I was saying that. So War Stomp is now available on Moo, so he can set up with a very nice stun. In fact, here we go. Speed gets caught out mid lane. They do commit the Doom immediately, and Speed will get punished. Though his team can still just freely push through the bot tier 2 tower. But now it seems...
Like, you see the way nouns are playing.
Oh, Gunnar. Pulverize is there. They've got the Ember at the very least. Onslaught to make sure he gets locked down, and Gunnar does go down. But it does feel like you're spending the whole game just chasing heroes from nouns. So like you eventually find the Ember, but it feels like nouns are just
Red
buying
too,
more
mid
time.
lane.
In fact, Red does get caught out mid lane, and suddenly they find an even trade for themselves.
Yeah, you get that haste, you feel invincible, you get doomed. I just want them to... I wanted them to utilize that advantage earlier.
Oh, jump in again. Gunnar getting pulverized up, but a snowball may have saved his life, and it seems like it has, because Gunnar, he can now fight back. Moose is already gone. They even found Giant, and the only person they lost is Lelis. The Tusk goes down, but you found two...
Doing anything against that. Like, they weren't really... They weren't really pressuring. They weren't even forcing that kind of movement.
Moose, nice pickup. Does get the lift off onto Gunnar, but Gunnar doing so much damage, and Moo jumps right in. Doom is out. They've got Speed with the Doom. Speed's going to try and go for a run as Moo. His BKB about to wear off. How do you get out of this, sir? Looks like he will be the one to go down. And Speed looking for a Soul Rip does get it from Giant, so he's barely going to survive. Just in the nick of time.
I relocate as well. One more.
Uh-oh. Well, there's another. Husky trying to save his cat, rather his off lane, won't be able to do so. So a bit of a win here for 5RAT. But I ask you the same question, what are they going to be able to get with this win?
Well,
Smoke, try to head for the fight. Thing is, nouns have wards around this area, so they've got the vision advantage. 5RAT, I don't know if they really want to fight this. Speed's going to make the jump in. He has already found the Tusk, but Husky again saving the day, allowing the snowball, but now Husky's in trouble. Yamsun, he'll get the Requiem off. A decent chance, but they still will lose the Tusk, but in goes Moo with a 3-man stun. They're going to find Red. They're going to find Giant. Who else can they get? DNM forced to run away as he has been doomed up in Speed. Speed is still trying to blink out. Is going to be all right. How does Nouns win that patient? There's the Doom out. They finally found the Ember. Can they take him out in time? It seems like they probably can, but Moo's going to jump in. He's going to try and start the team fight. Gunnar buys back immediately on the Ember. They've already got DNM down. The Arc just completely melts in the middle of all this. This Giant, well, Giant will be chased down as well. He just drops. And this Alchemist, I don't know how the Silver Edge, but can't really run high ground. Or maybe he can. Even with the Sentry Ward there, he just doesn't seem to care. So they do jump in. Moo is out onto Speed, though does get lifted up by Moose, but has the BKB available into the Requiem now. Still DNM, gonna jump in on his own, trying to go after the Tusk, but the IO, again gonna save a no Lelis. He will go down, no snowball in time. Still Speed, where's he going? Speed is down. They even lost Moose on the Rubik. Giant.
there's no BKB on SF. Maybe Alchemist can jump in.
I mean, maybe. They're going to try, but they've got to try for Husky, and he's been doomed up on the Alchemist. This is not looking too good. Buybacks are bound. They're going to keep trying to go for this team fight. Moose might drop and does. And that should force Nouns back after the bottom racks.
Yeah, 3 buybacks. They catch the IO in the end.
Pulverize is out. They're still trying for Husky. Again, this IO has been so detrimental to the side of 5RAT. It's proving to be such a nuisance.
Yeah, they need to be careful with how far they chase because... yeah, there is no buyback.
Well, they get Husky at the least. They're still trying for Gunnar. Onslaught is not going to connect. Gunnar gets the chains off. Has an Invis rune to pick up, though. Red is going to stun him up nicely, but he has the Aeon Disc as well. Pops the Invis, just goes for a run, trying to juke them out into the Roshan pit, but they do get him. They do find him. He was underneath the Sentry Ward.
Something happened until Ember respawns. This is your opportunity.
It absolutely is, and considering they committed 3 buybacks as well, like, you need to get something. Yamsun, though, big Requiem out. Red's already been caught on the lash rack, and he can't survive it. Oh, boy. Speed, maybe they can kill the SF. Massive pickup, Requiem stolen by Moose. They will take him out, but he does have buyback if he needs it. So they go for a little bit more, but Lelis able to avoid the split earth. Yamsun did commit the buyback to try and reinitiate into this. Lelis still going, but it seems like Yamsun proving to be very careful now, not wanting to die back while his Ember's down. Gold again, so he doesn't have buyback gold available on the Ember right now. But jump in is there, lift is up. They do get the split earth onto the SF. Yamsun may get blown up here. In fact, it's a lot of damage being pumped out, but BKB, oh, he goes down. Husky was not there to save him. No BKB available now on the SF, so he might just drop again, but no, the cheese and the relocate. He's going to be all right. Husky barely saves the day.
Will they fight here? They will, right? Like,
Can you?
yeah. Or you just defend the SF.
Lift is up. They've got Husky on the IO. Looks like they're just going to let him go. Meanwhile, Speed, though, does get a nice pulverize off, but Walrus Punch is going to be there to cancel that off. And in fact, Speed's going to be left alone.
He has no buyback.
He does not. So Gunner's going to make the jump in. Gets a double chains off, but maybe he's going too far, but he'll just go even further. He doesn't care. He's got the Ags up, so he's just fine.
I feel like what happened there in the relocate is one of those things that happened to him.
Oh, whoops.
And Yamsun was like, yo, I don't want to be here, man. Cheers.
Well, luckily for them, Speed gave them an exit gift by handing his own life away. DNM may have handed his own life away as he gets stooped up and immediately gets bursted down. All right, now the game's looking really rough for the side of 5RAT. So they just jump in. Gunner still needs a way out. Does Remnant away once again, and he's going to be just fine. They're more than happy with the buyback being committed by them. But they've got a side device. Red is going to use that Hex up onto the SF. DNM going to jump in right behind, but there's the snowball, and there's Husky again. Yamsun going to turn right back around with the BKB. At least the 4-star. It will save Red for now, but for how long? Or more so Yamsun, or rather DNM. DNM's gone. It might be time to call it, boys. It's looking like a rough one. Everyone just dropping an ultra kill for Gunner. Do they want to hand the man a rampage? Let's see. Tips are out for Gunner. He's going to go for the dive in. Moose, Giga Chat, going to hand a rampage over. Still making it hard, but there's your rampage for Gunner. Thank you very much, he says. And that'll be about it. GG is called. They've had enough. 2-0 victory to the side of Nouns. And I mean, for 5RAT, I keep saying the same thing. Like, they're great during the laning stage, Lizard. They seem to be quite strong in the mid game, but afterwards they, you know.
Right.